COVID-19 has deeply affected primary school education, and many states have registered large drops in reading test scores. In a broader scope, language learning is incredibly difficult, and many people don't have adequate access to resources. With these problems in mind, we developed Babel, a language learning app that is optimal for all ages, fits well into daily life, and makes language learning easier. Shopping for furniture and want to learn a language as well? By simply snapping a picture, Babel uses Google Vision API to perform multiple object detection and stores objects in the image as vocabulary words. After snapping a picture, Babel uses Google Translation API to let you select the language that you want to learn. The app also automatically makes flashcards, and as you can see, the content in the flashcards matches up nicely to the objects in the scan picture. So say goodbye to precious time wasted in the language learning process and welcome Babel's visual language learning aid. Another feature of Babel is the language reading practice, which is especially helpful in getting more proficient at a language. Let's say that you are learning English as a second language and you are a native Chinese speaker, and you want to practice your reading skills. Babel's language accuracy function randomly chooses a piece of text from a back-end Django database for you to read, and with Mozilla's speech recognition API, lets you submit your own recording. So let's give it a test. To test the accuracy function, I will purposefully read some of the words incorrectly. By the time he reached the first tale's slides under the tall statements, the dawn was not far. He bought the horses and a grassy swale. Cats were yapping along the hills on the rims above him. After you submit, you can see here which words you missed from the original text. Babel also creates flashcards out of the missed words for you to study. The front of the card contains the part of speech, which was extracted with Google Natural Language API's syntax analysis. The definition on the back of the entry was web-scraped from an online dictionary using Beautiful Soup. You can also see a Chinese translation of the word on the back of the card, which is helpful if you want to cross-reference the English word with your native language. It is also worth to take note of the flashcard colors. The more common words are darker and the less common words are lighter. Now I will outline the algorithms for grading your work and displaying your errors. In order to compare the accuracy between two texts, the frequency of words in a dictionary was compared in an algorithm. For each word, the difference between its actual and real frequency is calculated into a weighted error score. Based on this, the user receives a grade on how well they read the text. With the incorrect words, the correct words are traced back and appropriate flashcards are generated. By using a database containing over 90,000 words, the flashcard's color corresponds to how common it is used in the English language. With Babel, language learning becomes far more accessible and inclusive. Memorizing words is no longer a painful and frustrating process because it happens real-time as you observe the world around you. With Babel, you'll turn your babbles into more comprehensive sentences, and with Babel, you'll discover the beauty of the visual language learning world.